Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Last time we dealt with just about everything else that we could find in that cave, and it is time for us to take a long rest because, oh boy, we've used up a lot of spell slots and the like in our journey. We're also crafting a very, very powerful maul, but that's going to take like 48 difficult skill checks or something. Am I happy with our current spells? Am I happy with these? I think I am. Yes, cool. Close that, and now we have to figure out where we're going next. So, the renewal, reach the complex. Go to the buried city, go to the complex. Go to the ruined city, go to the complex. Right, the ruined city is here. We spin our camera around. There's the old ruins, and this gate right here is where the beetles are needed, the beetle keys that we got. But I'm not sure I want to do that just yet. I feel like that's end game content, but I'm not sure why. So you know what? If I'm not certain, let's go peep it now while we're here, because I know the complex is certainly getting towards end game stuff. And I honestly can't remember entirely which bit is which out of this. And we are level 9 now. When did we almost get to level 10? I feel like I've been level 9 for about 5 minutes. Do I know what this is? Is this just a valuable item for shops? Yes. Oh, okay. No, let's go. Let's go sell all of these axes. How about that? Alright, we will get in there. Take me to the outpost over here. No, take me there. Yes. Right. We have 400 axes to sell, apparently. Get rid of all this and that. And these. Alright, that's pretty good going. Honestly, I don't think I need 2 of those. I'll keep 1 just in case, you know. Alright, there's another 500 gold to add to our coffers. I'm just wondering if there are any types of magical clothes that monks could wear while still getting the benefits of unarmored defense. Oh my god, they have a +1 shield. I will buy a +1 shield immediately. How have I missed that so frequently? None of this stuff was stuff we needed. I can sell that. Then if we hop into here and equip that +1 shield, that puts our AC at 20 while we have our shield out. That's great. It's a shame we can't do this and still have all of our spell casting. But unfortunately, we need the free hand for most of our spells. So this it shall be for now. But that is really cool. Did we get much of anything else with these? Not really. No. Okay, cool. Back to those gates then. Exit to the valley is not what I want. Old ruins, yes. Rotation is hard. Alright then. So. I'm hoping that once we go in here we can still come back out again. It's not going to be a case that we get trapped in or anything.
This beetle item seems to fit in the slot. Look, it's working.
Yes, we will leave the area cautiously, but we will. Alright, there is an exit. That is great news. Let's get cautious immediately. And we'll see whatever there is to see on our way through here. Obviously, I wasn't going to try and level through too fast, but knowing that we are now 4,500 points away from another level. If we find some complicated encounters and that much XP is awarded to us, then I will obviously see what I can do with that knowledge. There is a long rest site here. I can't really remember what this location's all about. Some food. I can just stay there, I guess. Are you a locked gate? Try and pick this door's lock. Right, well, if we're going to do that, then we should use guidance. Nice. Who is... Yeah, you are advantage on stealth dex checks and disadvantage on wisdom perception checks for people to spot us. So we really do have the best chance of sneaking around. What is that? That looks suspicious. What is that? Just like ethereal embers? Right, we're just gonna gently mosey on through here. Probably shouldn't get too separated, but with a dash we can be miles and miles away in basically an instant. I don't remember the general outline of this dungeon terribly well. As I said, it's reasonably late game content. Is that just another locked door? It is. Alright, well, we're not going to go for another locked door without guidance right now. So let's go rejoin the party. And we'll see what else there is to see out here. There's obviously this ledge and whatever else is going on in that direction. We are monks, so we should be able to scale basically anything without difficulty. Not quite spider climb, but we have basically equal capacity for climbing movement as we do for any other movement. But I don't see anything of interest up on this ledge, which is unusual. Because why put it here if there's nothing interesting we can do up here, you know? It'd be a great place to be if we had to drag a fight all the way back here, get everyone to climb up there, and suddenly be much safer. Did we even get a quest update for this place? No, it just said open the thing. We opened the thing, and that's all. That does not profess to be locked. Oh, I'm suddenly having flashbacks to possibly like a giant, well, a giant creature of one kind or another attacking me in a place that felt a lot like this. And that was a very hard fight, if this indeed is that. But I don't see much going on around here, and I'm just getting really paranoid. Mostly because of the amount of time that's now gone into this Ironman save. If you're just joining us late into the campaign, if I get a game over, if I TPK, then the save file is deleted and lost. So, you know, only mild peril and pressure. What is going on in this place? Not very much, apparently. Got multiple options of doors. Was there another main way through here? There wasn't. Okay, so if we look at the map, we started there, we peeped this, found the other locked door, then peeped left, we're just going this way, sure. No traps, no mobs, no chests. At least we all have dark vision here. I'm just waiting for it to all suddenly be going wrong, you know? I can hear, like, what sounds kind of like leather armor creaking, but it could also be insects or something making strange noises. Oh, some giant beetles. That's not so worrying. Pilgrim, beetle. How wide is this corridor, I wonder? Because I bet that would do us a lot of good. Obviously they can burrow though, a lot of these beetles can, which is its own problem. And also if we get a surprise round in, we get our enemies inflicted with the surprised condition, then we want to move in on them swiftly rather than just being left behind to not do anything for several rounds. So let's just start here then.
I thought we said cautious.
Oh, hello. Well, that door just opening with 3 more enemies behind it is very upsetting. They do have the surprised condition though, which is great. So I'm actually going to push all the way back to... No, we'll stay... If it's safe to do so, I'll get to the top of this staircase here. Oh, look! It's not really safe to do so. Surprised. Wrist is up. We'll just fight the one that's close to us. I don't think we need Stunning Strike on this one.
A modest success.
Alright, just a bunch of those.
Again.
Solid hits. Ah, so close. Wrist. How about you go up here and make this safe-ish. Safer. Again, we don't need Stunning Strike on because we've got a whole round of free attacks before anything else happens. You know what I've really missed this campaign? The spell Magic Missile. I never used to take it in my very early games because I felt it was kind of like... It didn't feel fun because it automatically hits every time. But I've realized its value in, like, this guy here has 2 HP. So, a quick 2 HP damage here with 1 dart solves that problem entirely without risk of missing or any kind of, like, nat 1 problem or anything like that. Right, here at the bottom of the stairs, I'm going to join these 2. I'm going to start with a Stunning Strike on the Pilgrim. They succeed. Let's try again.
Gotcha.
They are stunned. Bonus action attack on the little one. You love to see it. The plus 11s to attack are just so good. Surprised, surprised. Back to us up here. So I think... let's go... there. So for one spell slot, I think that's going to do a lot of work. Oh, okay. Well, I learned something. Right, let's go after the stunned one.
Good.
Solid work. We have advantage against the stunned creature with all of our attacks. Because they're stunned, I will not use a key point on Flurry of Blows. This one up here, I'm anticipating dying fairly quickly.
Too slow.
Lovely. And then... just going to put myself here in front of Messiah. They are stunned. They fail their strength save, so it does work up to a point on the walls. Here, we'll finish the Pilgrim. They seem to be the bigger problem for us in threat, I think. How much do we know about them? We know everything about them. How much do we know about these other guys? Only 2 of 4 knowledge on those. But we'll Flurry of Blows just to kill them.
One less enemy.
And get started on this guy here. I mean, it kind of makes sense that a dungeon that required 2 beetle keys to get into is full of beetles. I just can't remember what, like, the big conclusion of this dungeon is, you know? I think I'm just going to go with cantrips here. I'm gonna... oh, good job. I'm going to hold on to what spell slots we can for the bigger threats. I'd love to see them miss on a 19. Too good. Go after the one that is more injured to try and get them dead faster. That way our enemy has fewer attacks in each rotation. And that means that we have more action economy against them. Alright, up here we're kind of wasted. So I'm going to move to right there. And hold a melee attack action. Oh, look. They're immune to the prone condition. They miss on a 21. Makes me happy. I can just, like, hear the fake DM in my head going, oh, 21, does that hit? And it's like, no. No, it does not.
You lose.
Very nice. Really, I should just use my key points because we are gonna have every opportunity to short rest, I'm sure. Nice of their little body parts to be neatly put in muslin bags for us. Right, let's just go with cantrip again. Solid.
You can't win.
They literally cannot. Like, what universe would it be that we would have to roll that many nat 1s and they would need to roll that many nat 20s for this to go remotely well for them? Oh, the one over here died. How did I miss that? Did it die to the spell, I guess?
Ooh, that must have hurt.
Just a little. Right. We gained some knowledge about giant beetles. We're going to stop concentrating on that spell so we don't accidentally have ourselves a mischief. That's just going to be a whole bunch of body parts, isn't it? Yeah. Don't know that I've ever found actual use for those things. Crafting manual, Spear of Doom, Studded Armor of Survival, Heavy Crossbow of Accuracy. Can't read that one. Doom Spear. Sounds very exciting. These two we both already have. Right, there's a doorway through there that looks kind of ominous. There's a platform up there. Oh, I vaguely remember this. That, I think, is an opportunity to get a weapon from one of the statues. And it's like a really good weapon, but you can only choose once what you get. Through here. Is there another camp through here? No? Okay. Oh, there's a button. There is another camp through here. Is this another 4 food? And a scroll of bless. Well, I'll take the scroll of bless. Get cautious because I don't know what's on the other side of all of this. Secret door? Treasure room. And 4 seals. I vaguely remember this. I vaguely remember this. There's no button. Oh, there is a button for this. Right, we'll leave that treasure room for now. Treasure room sounds like a dangerous place to be. What I'd like to do is just hop up here, see if there's anything I'm missing. We can get uncautious for that, I think. Given that we do have a reasonable length of backtracking going on in here.
A real little goblin.
Alright. Any traps? Any surprises? Just a chest? We know what we do with chests. Cash, a tear of Tiamar, gold, and a pearl. Right. Not really stuff I need, but I'm not going to be mad to have it. There should be like a mod version of the game where your entire goal is to simply try and make as much money as possible through finding rare objects and then crafting the most expensive recipes to become the best trader in the village or something. Very different goal set than just doing what's going on here. That is a button. It's like one of the 4 seals on the treasure room. Yep. Don't need to stay on the button, that's fine. Alright then. I guess we're going to need to explore deeper. What's this post about? There's some information about what's ahead of us here. Pick your preferred deity.
That means exactly.
You only have one chance.
Exactly.
Choose wisely
Guess
or
what that
not.
means exactly?
Oh, okay. Well, take a moment to play to Aaron, primal god of nature. The statue is holding a Temerian-style longsword. Take a moment to play to Messiah, goddess of luck and mischief. The statue is holding a Temerian-style dagger. Temerian-style mace, and we can't see the ones further down the line. A Temerian-style shortbow. A Malakanan-style dagger. Nothing for monks explicitly, then.
Hard to guess what that means exactly.
I mean, are daggers... Brain? Are daggers monk weapons? And also, what's the difference between a Temerian-style dagger and a Malakanan-style dagger? I don't think we need a longsword. I don't think we need a mace. We could take a short bow and give it as a ranged weapon to one of our monks. It wouldn't technically be a monk weapon, but they are proficient with it because they're elves. Should we do that? Give it to whichever one of our monks has the worst armor class.
Help us find the answers, wise owl.
Magnificent shortbow. +2 simple weapon. Alright, so who has the worst AC? 18, 21, 22. I mean, that's a pretty obvious choice, isn't it? Oh yeah, the braces of defense are doing so much work. Alright then, you get a short bow. So, this weapon is not a monk weapon or is a shield, preventing the character from using martial arts bonus. I mean, while we're engaging in ranged attacks, I assume we can still use martial arts bonus while equipping our gauntlets and not our short bow. And this is a 1d6 plus 7 damage. We need ammo. What's our best ammo? Those are bolts. Remarkable arrows. Shall we take a second then? Is that more remarkable arrows? That is more remarkable arrows. Shall we take a second to confirm what remarkable arrows are actually doing for us? Arrows +2. So if we use a magnificent shortbow with a remarkable arrow, it's +13 to hit with 1d6 plus 9 damage. And we can attack twice. That seems quite strong, doesn't it? Are these different remarkable arrows? Hold on. I assume they're the same, but in the event that they're not, I will check. But I'm assuming these are just more +2 arrows. Oh, these are only +1. That's why they're different, I suppose. Arrow ammunition +2 times 9. Arrow ammunition +1 times 10. Anyone else holding on to any fancy arrows we should know about? No. The poison bolts should go to Marake, even though she's not actually wielding a crossbow right now. One flaming arrow. Barely seems... Oh, you're already holding it. That's fine. Alright then. In that case, I think... Oh, we could probably hand over the other special arrows then. cool. Right then, in that case, is there any arrows that we would think to craft? Basic poisoned arrow, tiger fang poisoned arrow. This is only 3d6 poison damage save for half. Is not terrible. That was my Windows key, not my Alt key. But I think we'll be fine. Right. Where were we? We were sneaking through a dungeon. Yeah, I think I remember what's in the treasure room. But I won't spoil it for you in case you don't know. And if it's not the treasure room, then I don't know what I'm remembering. Obviously, it could have been something from the initial Solasta campaign. The game obviously has a whole other giant campaign. This room feels eerily similar. And I hate it. I hate it a lot. There's a corpse over there. I can hear, again, what sounds like armor squeaking somewhere. There's a corpse there. There's a table with a box on it. Lost Temple. Yeah, this feels very familiar. I'm just waiting to be ambushed. A square ring, torch, a mace, and a morning star. Let's go push this button, because that's what we're primarily here to do. Two down, two to go. Did that trigger anything down here? No. Right, well then let's see what that square ring is about.
Even the dead could hear you.
Yeah, well, they'll have to deal with it. We still have charges for identify. There's a ring of dark vision. I'll be sad because we don't need it. Oh, look. Called it. Well, that's something to sell later. Get cautious again. I'm just going to send Wrist out. I know Wrist is the one we just equipped with the bow, but they are also the one that has the elven cloak on. They can hop down. And of course, if we need to run back to where we just were very swiftly, we can. Another circlet of blasting. We don't have anything on our head. Gives us another option. We don't have to be attuned to it. Jeez, I really... Okay, that's a ghost wolf. That's a spectral minotaur. Things are happening. A manual of gainful exercise, +2 strength. I don't need these. Why couldn't they all be wisdom and dexterity? The wrong book. I don't know if it's like a random number thing or something else. There's another ledge up there. We do have really good stealth. Can I get to that corpse? I can. Large belt, And some armor. Would love to know what that large belt is. Oh, jeez. Okay. Get the party. Let's push into this back corner. I think we're still casting Detect Magic. So, do we immediately see that this belt is magical? We do. How many charges of Detect Magic do we have left for the wand? Enough? Big belt, big belt. There it is. Belt of Dwarven Kind, huh? And what would that do for us? +2 to Constitution to a maximum of 20. Requires attunement, short rest, saving throw advantage against poison, resistance to poison damage, see normally in dim light, and in natural darkness, see if in dim light. Can speak, read, and write Dwarvish, 50% chance to grow a beard. The +2 to con is the big thing there. We would get 9 more HP as a level 9 creature, as well as our con saving throw going up. The question becomes, who would attune to it? And really, what would we give up for that attunement? The Sash of Transmutation we're not really using all that much. It's worth a lot of healing to us, but we're never so far between excursions that it's a massive problem. Like, we haven't used a healing potion basically this whole campaign. So what we could do is this going to be too dangerous to take a short rest? I'm going to guess that it is right now. Yes. Okay, so we can't attune to that right now. So we're going to have to do this fight beneath us unless there's some way we think that we can sneak out of here. Oh, there's a White Lord as well. We missed that on our way by. So, I think that is how we will kick off next session. We will be having a great big fight in here, but for now, up in the safety of this ledge, I will say thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Cheers.